Hello, I'm Rosie Slosick of One Man Band Accounting, and I want to talk to you about visibility, and once you get visibility in your business, actually how you can use it to help you grow, and is your business actually ready for the growth that you can get from visibility? Visibility is one of the things, in fact it's often one of the top things that actually, once you've passed that, that little initial bit when you get your marketing going, you get everything going, you get a bit of growth, you're all right, and then you hit, that bit that's right here, and it's like, ooh, I want to be, I don't want to come out of here, I'm okay here, I know where I am. But and I know that actually you can only do that for a certain amount of time. There's a certain point when you have to get visible. And basically you have to stop wearing the emotional equivalent of what I might have worn today, which is a nice, comfortable, navy blue dress, love it, does the biz, or I'm wearing this. Now you can only see part of it, but basically this is a almost floor length gold vintage 1970s disco dress, and basically you can see it is not very subtle at all. I saw this in a charity shop and I knew it was mine, and I would admit I knew when I bought it that me and my business would have to go up a level to fit into this dress. And actually it was at that point when visibility really, I moved in for it, for me and for my business. And actually that's what I'm saying to you now, is because previously I've actually put the systems in place in my business, so I felt able to do that. When I saw the opportunities, come on, we all need a bit of a crutch for something, don't we? For me, it was, I saw this dress in the wind and I knew that was the missing piece. So for example, for me, when I wear this or when I'm not having a good day, or I know I need to step up a little bit, I'm having one of those, oh my God, I don't really want to give this all days, I put this on. And this is why I knew I had to wear it to do this video for you. So this is why this is actually really important. It's because I had put the pieces in place already. So when I felt emotionally ready to take the next step to be really, really, really visible, those systems were there and they were already there. And actually that's what I want to talk to you about, because you can say you want to be visible and you can say these things and you can almost believe it yourself, but unless you're actually really ready and you've done the building blocks first and you have someone there to support you, I had 2 coaches last year, then it's really, really, really hard. Because, let's not mess about here. Being visible means, as a business, either you personally as your brand, if you've got that kind of business, or if it's your business brand, or probably most of us watching this is both, doesn't it feel a bit like standing on the top of Nelson's column? And there you go, you see the sun came out again. The sun likes it as well. It feels like standing on the top of Nelson's column. It's really public. Pretty much everyone in the world knows about Nelson and his column. It's in Trafalgar Square. Everyone goes. But how about you? Do you actually know which way Nelson's facing? Do you know which clothes he's wearing? You probably assume he's wearing some kind of naval uniform kind of thing. But you don't know, do you? Because I bet you, when was the last time you actually looked up at Nelson on his column in Trafalgar Square? You just don't, do you? Because really, we're not actually interested in Nelson, what Nelson has for breakfast. We're interested in Nelson's massively personal challenges. We don't really want to know when he had a row with his wife or his mistress. We don't need to know these things. What we need to know is what Nelson did for us, what he represented, where he is, and why he's there. It's that we're actually are resonating with. So what I'm going to say to you is visibility feels very, very, very scary. And I'll admit, when I went to Glasgow a couple of weeks ago and I thought I knew I had to wear this dress. In fact, actually, I'm going to stand up so you can see it in all its glory. And it's very, very loud. I cannot hide in this. So if I'm wanting to either make a statement or if I'm just going somewhere and I know I need to do it, I went up to Glasgow in this dress. And that I needed to do for me so I didn't feel like I was hiding. So when you're stepping up to the plate, when people are looking at me, they don't look at me and go, oh my goodness, I really, really want to know all that personal stuff about Rosie. They don't actually see me, they see the dress, and they see somebody who is confident, who can confident to wear it, who knows who they are, who knows where they want to go. Now, I know quite a lot of those things, but, you know, like you, I'm not completely there yet either. Does it matter? No. And that's what's really, really important. Really what visibility is about is feeling safe while being visible. And with my work, what I've been doing with the EU for Action, seriously, there is nothing like going to a meeting with the government to make you actually realise that, seriously, a lot of the stuff in here, really, it's completely irrelevant. Just step up. You don't have to pretend it's not there. Just do your stuff anyway. And the day after I actually had this sort of epiphany about actually who looks at Nelson on his column was the day when I'd actually had 4 hours with my business coach planning out for the next 2 years on the train on the way home, suddenly last minute government meeting for EU VAT. And then the next day I found myself after this meeting looking at Nelson on his column. This is when I realised that actually no one looks at Nelson on his column. Seriously, he is so visible. He has the ultimate, we all know he's there. But it's not actually about us. It's not about you personally if you're visible. It's what you represent. It's your brand. It's your business. It's all those qualities. And really about being visible is you and what you can do for your clients being visible to the world. That's what really it's all about. You can choose how much or how little you actually share with the world. That's your decision. That's up to you. Being visible is different to feeling safe. And that's the difference I want to say to you today. In the rest of the blog post, I'm going to be a little bit talking about actually how you can put more of these systems actually into place in your business to do with more of the financials, so you can set yourself up for actually taking the next step and being more visible in your business. So if that is you, and if you know that I'm talking to you, or if you know that somebody you know really needs to take that next step and they just needed a bit of something, a little bit actually extra to take them there, send this post to them. Read it yourself. You know, I don't want you hiding your light under a bushel either. It doesn't serve us really, does it? So find your equivalent of my gold disco dress. And I would also like to add that I wear it with Converse and it's extremely comfortable, and I can even wear thermals underneath it. There is no need to be compromising on all the standard and quality of life stuff that you want. So thank you very much, and please read the rest of the post. I'm Rosie Slosick of One Man Band Accounting.